Hey, what's up, viewers? Patrick from Bob vs. Only, back with the Narrative Videos, episode number 4 and number 5 of Helping Others Become Bob verse of the day. And yesterday's verse came out of Romans 12, verse 13. And it says, "Share with the Lord's people who are in need. Practice hospitality." And today's verses come out of John chapter 15, verse 12 and verse 13. It says, "My command is this: love each other as I have loved you. Greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends." And that's what that verse means. And let's get into it. For the Royal Rangers recap, we're starting in Genesis chapter 18, verses 16 through 22. And it says, "When the men got up to leave, they looked down toward Sodom and Abraham, walking along with them to see them on their way. Then the Lord said, 'Shall I hide from Abraham what I am about to do? Abraham will surely become a great and powerful nation, and all nations on earth will be blessed through him. For I have chosen him so that he will direct his children and his household after him, to keep the way of the Lord by doing what is right and just, so that the Lord will bring about for Abraham what he has promised him.' Then the Lord said, 'The outcry against Sodom and Gomorrah is so great and their sins so grievous, that I will go down and see if what they have done is as bad as the outcry that has reached me. If not, I will not. If not, I will know.' The men turned away and went toward Sodom, but Abraham remained standing before the Lord." And finally, in Ephesians chapter 4, this is verses 17 through 24. And here is what it says. "So I tell you this, and insist on it in the Lord, that you must no longer live as the Gentiles do, in the futility of their thinking. They are darkened in their understanding and separated from the life of God because of the ignorance that is in them due to the hardening of their hearts. Having lost all sensitivity, they have given themselves over to sensuality, so as to indulge in every kind of impurity, and they are full of greed. That, however, is not the way of life you learned when you heard about Christ and were taught in him in accordance with the truth that is in Jesus. You were taught with regard to your former way of life to put off your old self, which is being corrupted by its deceitful desires, to be made new in the attitude of your minds, and to put on the new self, created to be like God in true righteousness and holiness." And that's all for the verse portion, and that's going to do it for the video. Thanks for watching, and until next time again, viewers, in every way, God's way is always the best way.